Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Barry, that Goat Metal Show, with the a happy birthday live to my son Caleb, who reaches the big old age of 30 years old. So I figured I didn't really have much to do today. I mean, he's busy today, and I figured might as well just come on here, do a little live, do some Q&As, and just to see how things is going with everybody. It's been a little while, so I just wanted to make sure everything's going good with everybody. Got my man Trevor over here. He's up on here. Thanks, Trevor. All right. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm gonna make sure that I told him I was gonna go on live, so I don't know if he's gonna go on to the comments or anything like that, but we'll see. But yeah, I just wanted to put this out there, and it'd been nice to go and see him and hang out with him for his 30th birthday. But it's all right. It's all good. I got Scar here with me, and we're hanging. And we're just gonna take care of some stuff a little later, and go from there, man. Hope everybody's getting ready for a nice Labor Day weekend. It's gonna be nice. Today it's kind of like a little bit on the rainy side and cloudy side over here today in New York. But if anything, today would be a good day to just chill out and stuff like that. So hope everybody's doing well. Yeah. So yeah, man. I just it's been a really interesting week, so to say. Really interesting week, man. I just hope everybody's over there doing well. Let's see, we got everybody else that's gonna come on. I mean, again, I know I do this shit here where I just keep doing these, say fuck it, do a fucking stream just for the, just doing it, and it is what it is. I'll just try to put it out. I never really get a chance to plan these out the way I'm supposed to, but fuck it. I mean, I just do it, get it out, see how it goes from there. Happy Friday, brother. Happy Friday, Trev. Happy Friday. But I mean, I guess give you guys some quick updates on what the hell's going on with me. I went to go see my doctor the other day, check out what the hell's going on with my knee. Basically, I mean, if anybody who's been involved with like workers' comp and stuff like that, they know that there could be a lot of trials and tribulations dealing with that bullshit. So turns out that I had gotten an authorization for physical therapy late, and I was ready to go see my doctor, and everything was supposed to be, I guess, getting up and going. But unfortunately, I gotta wait till the end of October to see him again and finish up this last round of physical therapy, and I should be done. We'll see how things go from there. Let me see what Trevor says. Man, I gotta put on my eyes. Okay. Oh yes. All right, Trevor. Yeah. These Goatmaster shirts. You could go on to our band camp. We have them there. I think whatever's left as far as the band, the merch, as far as the shirts, and I think some of the CDs and stuff like that. Check on Bandcamp. Ramon pretty much has the rest of those, with the bank, as far as with the merchandise goes. So you go on it, and if you see something you like, be sure to put a purchase in, and Ramon will send it out. I mean, that's the best thing I can tell you, man. We got this, and I mean, I would get up right now, but I'm sitting down and show you the back of it. But Trevor saw the back of it. It's really cool. Got the NYDC with the bones, But if you guys really like these, check on our Bandcamp. Go to the merch page. You should see it over there. Should probably tell you exactly what we got left, and get yourselves one. All right, and let me see. Yeah, workers' comp. Yeah, Shred. It does. There's always some type of delay, and there's nothing I could do with that shit, man. Fucking workers' comp is workers' comp. I'm trying to, have other plans in my head that I want to do, and that fucking workers' comp is putting a big monkey wrench into shit, But hey, look, it's maintaining. I'm not ungrateful for the stuff that I have, but it is what it is. Oh, and Trevor, by the way, my brother's team, I think I told you, they ended up winning that first round of the playoffs 7-0. I think they got the semifinals next week. So, cheers. Yeah, but yeah, man. But that's been pretty much the whole shebang of it, man. I mean, there hasn't really been anything um, as far as too many. I mean, there's actually been some news out recently that I'm trying to gather up because we got to try and do our little recaps, and I think there's a couple of things that have been happening, so I want to really talk about them. So we gather some stuff, and me and Rich could get a weekly recap going. Yeah, thanks, Trevor. Yeah, I'm gonna let my brother know that. Yeah, they're doing their thing, man. I mean, that was the team I actually played with that team last year, and they were the team that I got my last win before my injury. So I want to see them do good, man. I'm real happy for them. Real happy for them. And I'm hoping that they could be there and win it all, man. They got a good team. They got a really good team. Happy for them. But yeah, man. So that's been pretty much that. And as far as other news, as far as Goatmaster goes, I think we kind of I already put it out there. We kind of got things set up with Water Red. They're supposed to be coming up here in November. I think it's November 16th, I think it is. And we're gonna be playing in this club called what's the name of it again? It's a bugged out fucking name too. Hold on. Let me look for it. Give me 1 second. I think it's something El Diablo. It's fucking hilarious. Let's see. Where is it? Okay. It's called El Bunker del Diablo. What a name for a fucking club, right? El Bunker del Diablo. Fucking hilarious. Yeah, so we're playing with him there November 16th in Queens. And we're gonna be pretty much the only non-black metal band playing, but that should be fun. Oh man. And let me see what we got here. Shred says those round tables y'all do are killer. Yeah, we were talking about that. We're gonna try to get another one going soon. Of another round. So we gotta get the 2000s in. I think we're gonna try to get it. We're gonna try to record one on Monday. We're still trying to fucking get Chucky, man. We're gonna get Chucky to do an interview with him today, and all of a sudden there's a lot of things have been happening. So I think we're gonna try to get that interview with him on Sunday, and we'll go from there. But we'll see what's up. My man Kim's on Suicidal Grind. He's got his Goatmaster shirt on. Good, man. Keep that shit going, man. Good job. Let me see. Yeah, Shred. And the whole Total Annihilation. I've been listening to the new Nails album that is out. Yeah, Rich sent me a picture. I guess he got it, and I heard that shit is fucking phenomenal, man. I can't wait to fucking check it out, man. That's just I'm sure that shit must sound fucking awesome. Fucking Nails, man. I heard his Rich, matter of fact, yeah. Rich put it up in our little chat, and I thought that look, see, there it is. He put it up there. He said it was fucking. He said it's really good. So I guess that's going to be the flavor of the week. Yeah, it's going to be the flavor of the week, man. Everybody's been talking about it. What the hell is going on here? Give me 1 second. Yeah. Okay. I need to have a little bit of music on that I can listen to instead of all that deathly silence. Scar doesn't mind the deathly silence, but I need it. I need some music. Oh man. It says, give me the Oh my goodness, man, you guys. Oh, and speaking of Suicidal Grind, man, he got some new music up. Make sure you fucking check that shit out, man. Fucking Kim is doing phenomenal job, man. Great fucking music, Kim. Great fucking music. Can't wait to just listen to more shit, bro. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. Suicidal Grind, man. Make sure you get up on that. All right. And I said, I mean, guys, let me know if you know, can you hear me okay? I mean, am I hear me okay? Do I sound okay? Do I sound? Oh, I hear Scar. Scar, you okay there, buddy? Yeah. No, we're not gonna play. We're not gonna play. Okay, we're not playing. Okay, never mind. He wants to play. All right. But yeah. Oh, and Trevor, man, that was a good job yesterday with that little stream you guys had going, man. It was it looks like you got yourself some shit there, man. We're gonna start getting up onto the Trevor streams, man. Yeah, you gotta get up on there, man. It sounded really good. Suicidal Grind says yes for that noise grind stuff. I just tapped into my inner side. Yeah, dude. Matt. Speaking of which, Kim, when you get a chance, I know you saw me do a review of that band Trigger. Yo, anybody who's into like that serious grind, I'm talking. It gave me that feel of old school Carcass. I'm talking about like recomputation style of that grind noise that they had at the time, and that late 80s Napalm Death with some punk. Yo, really good fucking band, man. I was very. I mean, I did hear one or two of their songs, but I heard the whole album, man. This shit is fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. And but let me see. Let me catch up over here. What we got? Shred Beer says, I got you on the big screen. Oh, so maybe I should. How I look now? Let me see. Let's get Scar. Scar, how do we look on the big screen? Yeah. You know, Scar's got to go and make his way into things over here, man. You say, look, we're going to send out war pigeons over there. Is that what we're doing? Yeah. Unbelievable. Okay. Brutal Annihilation says, I can't really pick a favorite track off the new Nails, right? Trevor and Paul always go live like a 4. Yeah. They because they're on that California time, man. They be getting me. There's a 3-hour difference for me. So it's like, it'd be 12 o'clock over here. It's just like early evening for them over there, you know? Yeah, unfortunately, that's just the way it is, man. It's all good, though. I mean, I'm sure, look, what time is it now for Kim? He's a 6-hour difference, so he's about 8:30 now, right? If I'm not mistaken, you're about 8:30? 8:30. Yeah, I think it's about 8:30 over there in Sweden. Metal Ben, what's up, brother? Scar says, Scar. Metal Ben! I'm going to get those fucking war pigeons in PA too. Ow. Those freaking nails, man. I need to get full of hair. God damn it. Let me see. Suicidal says I should have just went a little further and got the grocery store chips and gassed it $4. 8:35. There you go. I'm still trying to like learn the time frames out there in Europe. I mean, it's good to know these things so you can start doing things with people and try to figure out the time and so on. I really want to go and reach out to. So I forgot what the time frame is now in Australia. If it's 6-hour difference for me from here to Sweden, I think Australia is like 12 hours or something like that, or 8 hours. I'm not sure. I am not sure. All right. Behold, Total Nash says, I already know what one of my first purchases early next year will be, and that is a new album for Revenge. Oh, shit. Yeah, man. That's going to be, a lot of these upcoming fucking albums got a lot of good shit that's been coming out, man. Really, really, really happy. Really happy with a lot of the releases that have been coming out. It's just been, we've been good, man. I mean, who the fuck says that metal's in decline? Fuck that. But Yeah, it's really good, man. I mean, even us, we're gonna try to get our stuff together and try to put out some new Goatmaster stuff eventually. I mean, we got that one song that we were able to put out live. We were happy to put that shit out. Hopefully, we could try to get some other stuff going. You know. Oh yeah, the fuck! I heard about the new. Yeah, look at that, man. The new now is another one. It's just good. It's like I said, it's just really good to get a lot of these extreme bands that are coming out with. We're getting a lot of good extreme bands just coming out with some good shit, and I'm happy to hear it, man. I'm happy to hear these bands just still come in and bringing some fucking brutal shit. Yeah, I saw. Yeah. Kim was over there, holding that album like it was, yeah, man. I'm sure. I'm sure. It fucking sounds phenomenal. I'm sure it sounds phenomenal. Kim, I mean, well, as far as it was just it's a one album, right? It's not a double, is it? Is it a 2 vinyl or 1 vinyl? Ah, there you go, man. That's good, man. That's more now for you to listen to. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Good shit. Good shit. But yeah. So yeah, it was funny because I was thinking about when I did that last video, um, the one where I was doing the reviews, and I was like, damn, I got a lot of albums that I need to go back to and start, talking about. I mean, I did all these freaking uh, vinyl purchases, talking about the bands or whatever, but I never really went and explained the album and stuff like that, which is cool because now it's just more content to bring to you guys and uh, introduce you to some of these bands that I've been picking up. I was talking with Anthony from Metal Miners, man. He was real thrilled with some of the shit that I had there, and he wants to check some of that stuff out. Let me see who else we got on here. Oh shit, Paul Kreutz, Kai himself is on. Man, what's up, Paul? How you doing, brother? All right. And it was Behold says, I live 3.5 hours from the band now. Yeah, is it now from Florida? Right? Am I right? They're from Florida, right? Oh shit. And speaking of Paul and Kai, well, you already know he got his new thing out, right? He got his new album out. And if you guys haven't checked it out already, go onto his community page so you can see his son Liam fucking shredding. Oh man, the future looks so bright, and you can see how much he's in tune, and you can see the thrill he has playing his guitar. That makes me feel good. That makes me feel good to see that we still got young people still wanting to go and pick up instruments and just play some brutal music, man. That's fucking phenomenal, man. Yo, that's awesome, Paul, man. You're doing a great fucking job, man. Great job. Great job. All right, let me see what we got here. South Carolina. All right, Behold, South Carolina. Okay, I always thought, I don't know why I thought now was from Florida. I don't know, maybe it's just an assumption. All right. Suicide Grind says, I love that Carl Sanders wanted to have a crocodile pit in the mosh pit. That would have been amazing. Well, yeah, it would have been amazing. Maybe they could have did something where they could have had a crocodile pit, get some people who were set to fucking get executed in some countries, and then just have them have them figure it out. Paul said, except I ate lunch surrounded by a bunch of Catholic high school kids. Ah, okay. May the power of Christ compel you. Oh, man. So Behold says, the bands Demizer and Primitive Warfare from South Carolina. Oh, okay. That's what's up. So, yeah, South Carolina got themselves some good shit, man. Yes, Paul, you let him know Grandpa Mentis means it. All right? If not, just make sure you freaking save this timestamp or whatever, okay? That's right. That's right, Ben. Metal won't ever die. There's so much great stuff out there. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, that goes back to, of course, I'll go back to my whole genres conversation that I had with that young lady. It's Stenowitz. I want, if anybody hasn't got a chance to check out her channel, really, really cool channel. She's a singer for, I think it was a grind band and a punk sludge band, or I don't know. She sings for three different bands, and you can see she's just like, she's into the mix, which is cool. There's nothing wrong with being into the mix. Nothing wrong at all. That whole thing with the being a poser or calling somebody a poser, uh, just because they don't align with what you feel metal is. I mean, look, again, I'll go with the whole, um, not all bands and genres I'm into, but just because I'm not a fan of the band you like doesn't make you less of a metalhead for me. You're that band, you like them, they're a metal band. Why would I call you a poser? Um, there's a whole bunch of people that may be into the same style, same types of music. Is and we just have a difference of maybe another band or whatever. Doesn't mean you're a poser. You know, that's right. Yeah, Kim. Yeah, I am Grandpa Mentis. Grandpa Mentis. All right. Oh, yeah, whatever works, man. And my wife is Queen of Mentis. Just remember that shit. She's Queen of Mentis. Ah, man. Paul says Liam listens to a wide variety of stuff. His favorites are Kai, Slayer, and everything Vincent Crowley, as well as Go to Mentis. Oh, okay. I love the way you saved the best for last there, Paul. Good job. Good job. All right, a Lop is here. We're rocking, we're rolling, we're smoking meth. Oh, shit, man. We turned into a Breaking Bad episode. Damn, dude. Fucking Lop. Paul Crute says, I'm a poser because I hate Megadeth and Metallica. I also like the first Anthrax. Well, I mean, I guess, if we're going to go into that realm, look, people already know how I feel about some of those bands. I mean, I do like Megadeth. I think the newer stuff is really good. Anthrax, I wasn't really too much of a John Bush era fan. Why surprisingly enough, Revik is a fan of that John Bush era. I'm not really a fan of the John Bush era. But Jody Belladonna's, to me, he's Anthrax, just like Dickinson is to Maiden, and Dave Mustaine is to Megadeth. It just resonates with the vocals, resonates with the band. So that's just me. Okay. I am a poser because I like Opeth. No, you're not, man. Let me tell you about Opeth. Okay, I should have contacted my boy Rob. He is a fucking Opeth head. Okay, so me and him used to we used to battle. He would call him out with Opeth. I tell him about My Dying Bride. I'm a huge My Dying Bride fan, because some people would even try to compare Opeth to My Dying Bride. They're fucking weird. But anyway, I'm not calling them posers, but it is what it is. But yeah, Opeth, that's like, that's when I go with my friend Rob, it's like Mets and Yankees. We just like to go at it with that. But if you like, I heard, it's funny because I heard the new Opeth is actually pretty good. I heard they went back to like that old sound that they had before. So quote me if I'm wrong. I mean, I'm not a fan of Opeth, so I might have wanted to take a listen, because somebody made a reference about Opeth did similar to what Paradise Lost did. They had a nice, more of like a deafy sound, and then they went totally different way. And now then Paradise Lost went back to that sound again, and I heard Opeth did that. So I could be wrong. You let me know, Lop. Let me know. Let me see. Paul Crute says no. Neil, non-Anthrax. What? Okay, I no Neil, non-Anthrax. Okay, I like all the big four, but I know the least of Anthrax. Oh, Kim. All right. Well, yeah, Kim. I mean, look, it's more of a. I mean, we're from New York. From New York, Anthrax. They're from the Bronx. So I'm more, you know, and we know a couple of. I think Charlie Benante, the drummer, we were good friends with his nephew, who's a bass player for a hardcore band. So you know, everything's pretty much heavy. So we keep it at that. The Lop says, My Dying Bride is great too. I like. All right, yeah, man. I love big fan of My Dying Bride. Everybody knows, you know, they could just, you know, eat rocks talking shit about My Dying Bride. Ah, man. Oh shit, Mike Bogus. Mike Bogus. Oh man, yo, I'm glad to see you back up into the mix, man. How you doing, brother? Yeah, I know he freaking texted me, man. He sent me this thing about his 2012 fucking lead that he did, some instrumental. Fucking thing sounded bugged, man. It gave me like these vibes like from a fucking movie, some scene from a movie, man. It was crazy, man. If you get a chance, man, please check out Mike Bogus, man. Fucking OG, awesome fucking guitarist, man. Fucking Mike, yo. Let's see who else. Let's see. We got Shred. That's right. My Dying Goat rules. Yeah, it's gonna be my next side project, Trevor. My next side project. And he said, Mike Bogus says now Opeth is death metal that went prog. Yeah, that's what I heard. I mean, you know, they changed their stuff, and you know, but I was never really a fan of Opeth, so I can't even just sit there and be like, oh yeah, you know, like I enjoy their music or whatever. And Metal Ben says Fistful of Metal is the best Anthrax album. I'll say the first three Anthrax are their best. Yeah, Fistful of Metal, Spreading the Disease Among the Living. Even though I do like some of State of Euphoria, Persistence of Time. I love Persistence of Time. I think that's a great album. Um, and some one album from the newer stuff they did. You know, I actually like. Let me see who else we got here. Lop says Opeth went from like black metal to prog death metal, and then back to like progressive rock 70s style, like Jeff will tell. Hey, look, it's not really my thing. Look, my boy Rob, he loves them. Big fucking fan. You know, we do a banter of each other just for shits and giggles for fun. But I don't care that he likes Opeth or whatever. It doesn't matter to me. Then we got Suicidal Grind. I think Charlie is just a great drummer, but Slayer would be my main focus because, I mean, goddamn Hellowitz. Yeah, you know, Dave Lombardo, man. I mean, speaking of, I just saw that thing from Kim. There was a guy, you know, I don't know how you guys all were watching some of these reactions when they react to metal and stuff like that. I actually don't mind watching the reactions towards people who are professionals, or professional singers, professional, you know, any type of thing that they're interfering. They you know, going outside the box to listen to metal and you know, dissect it their own way. Man, there's one guy, I forgot the guy's name. He's I think he's a fucking classical musician or some shit like that. And I guess he's pretty familiar with some of the stuff that as far as the bands go. And the fucking dude started, I guess he was listening to Rain and Blood. So instead of looking at the history of Rain and Blood, he must have went to the last updated band info. And when he was talking about the drumming, he said, "Go ahead, Paul. Go ahead, Paul." I said, "Oh," I was like, "Oh shit." I didn't even get a chance to, to go maybe on his comments and get him. I'm sure people already did that. But damn, don't ever disrespect Dave Lombardo, man. Like, what the fuck? Why would you do that, man? Why would you do that? Let me catch up over here. Everybody's saying what's up to each other, man. It's good to have all you guys on here, man. I really appreciate it. Let me see. There's got Paul. Now, God Dethroned. That's one of my don't get me started on God Dethroned, Paul. All right, that was a soundtrack of the Grand Grimoire. That's all I gotta say. And it's funny. I think I don't know if maybe when I get a chance, if I could, I think I have the everything downloaded. We did a fanzine back in the when Goatmaster, when we started up. It's called the BDC, the Boogie Down Cruising. And I did some interviews. I interviewed Ross from Immolation. We interviewed a couple of bands. It was and everything. It was a nice little fanzine we did. And we were trying to do the second one, and I reached out to God Dethroned to do an interview with them. You know, and back then it was, you know, no computer or anything like that. So we did everything with writing out the questions, sending it out, and they sent back their replies. Right, Scar, come on, out. So, I still remember that. It was such a fun. I got to ask him all these questions about the Grand Grimoire album, and basically it was just good to when I tell him about certain songs, what I thought about them, and he was like, oh yeah, I was on point. Especially one of my favorite songs there. Which one is that? Under a Silver Moon. If anybody's familiar with that album, Under a Silver Moon, which is basically talks about the Virgin Mary and the Immaculate Conception, which if anybody has common sense, knows that the history of that. Look, if you was a female living in them days and you had sex with anybody outside of your husband, you was considered a whore, and that's it. You would probably get stoned to death, and they would kill you. Okay, and the fact that she came out pregnant, and I think if I'm not mistaken, her husband, he was having issues. So, I guess they must have put something together, said it was a miracle, and there you go. That's like, of course, that's a theory. That's a common sense theory. Okay, of course, you go to the religious people and you start going with people in religion. People are gonna go crazy when you start questioning those things. But that's the common sense aspect, man. If she would have came out and said some other man, even if it was a rape, they didn't care. She would have been killed. She would have been killed. So and your Riff Master, man, thanks, brother. Thank you so much. Happy birthday to my son Caleb, who turned 30 years old today. Yeah, he's old. All right. And who else we got? We got my man Fred Figueroa. God, the old man dethroned himself is on here. Yeah. Oh, Christ Hunt. Yeah. Well, Fred. I mean, I like Christ Hunt. But the Grand Grimoire was my first introduction to God Dethroned. So that album is like my, it's like my baby. That album does no wrong. The album does no wrong. And let me see, Paul Kreutz, you better put some respect in that voice when you address Scar. Hey, man. Yo, look at him. You see him right there, right? Look at him. You see him looking at me? Yeah, that's right. As soon as this camera goes off, we're going to get it. Yeah, he going to give it to me. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Really appreciate it. I'll make sure that he gets the birthday wishes. Yeah, Ben Lombardo is also a beast on drums. I think Season in Abyss is my favorite drum performance of his. Okay, yeah, hey, man, that's when you saw he was coming out of his element and doing a whole bunch of different things, and that's pretty much where you can see his skills. I agree with that. That's right. Trevor, that's right. Fred Figueroa, man, he's a legend, man. He is a legend. Very underrated legend. Mike Bogish, meet Fred Figueroa. Legends combined create a megazord of legends. Oh shit. Oh, what's going on? Oh shit, Mike, gotta go back to it. Mike, if you're hearing me, thanks a lot for coming on, man. Truly fucking appreciate it, man. You fucking rule, Mike, man. Yo, I love you, man. You take care of yourself, man. Be safe, and I hope you're feeling better. And Paul says, I met God Dethroned back in 2010 when they were on tour with Overkill. Some of the nicest dudes. Yeah, man, they're really cool guys, man. I remember the letter that I wrote back and forth to them. They were great fucking guys, man. All right, and we got Kim says, nice. I wasn't in my meeting bands phase yet. Then okay. Paul Cruz says, I heard Bloody Blasphemy from first from God Dethroned. Okay, yeah, everybody had a God Dethroned experience. Like I said, the Grand Grimoire was mine, and that's why I just have a love for that album. That's my baby. I say that's my baby. Okay. Trevor says Scar needs a bump of catnip. Again, all right? I'm not trying to bring back old things again, Trevor, and it looks like that's what you're trying to do. You see that Drucifer is in hiding again. You see, look, Scar is sleeping, Okay, he's chilling. All right, but I don't want his ears to listen, knowing about the fact that Trevor has a mountain of catnip in his freaking shed down in Texas. That's why the war pigeons have been circling around. All right, Juice, he's playing a game, man. Gonna, that man bun is gonna get tossed somewhere else. He's gonna have to end up doing something else. I'm telling you. All right. Kim says I met John McEntee before the show. Before the show, he was literally just walking out of the restaurant down the block from the venue. Oh, cool, man. I hope that was a good interaction, man. Fred, the Grand Grimoire is a different musical direction for them. Christ Hunters more Swedish sounds. Yeah, it is. It is. But again, I mean, I'm a fan of all the God Be Throne albums. I think all of them, they all have their own unique taste and a blend that is just, that's what makes them a great fucking band. They were able to tap into different things. I love God Be Throne, man. Great fucking band. Very underrated too. Very underrated. All right. Kim says easily one of the coolest guys in the scene because he talks to you like you're another human, not just some low life fan. Zero rockstar attitude. Yeah, I love guys like that, man. I really do. I really do. It's good. It's good when you look. I mean, let's take our brother, the president, the high man, Vincent Crowley himself. I mean, all of us here, who would have thought that we could be on a one-on-one basis with a legend like that, and he talks to you like you guys have been friends for years. And I think that's where you get that utmost respect for people like that and from your fans. I mean, I met a